Tuukka, over here.
Go ahead.
Your
I'll
son.
find it.
Your
Okay.
son. Talk about the way you played tonight, talk about the atmosphere in the building.
It was great. It was rocking today. You know, I think it's huge for us to get the goal and kind of get the crowd into it. You know, we managed to do that, and then you know, it was a great atmosphere. You know, it was rocking again. I'd like to see that.
Tuukka, your big saves early, one off Matthews, sort of the point blanker in the slot, and then Marner comes down the highway there. Degree of difficulty of those for you in terms of getting reads on them and?
Yeah, the first one on Matthews, I was kind of surprised me a bit, but it was lucky I had the 5-hole cover. He got it off in a hurry. Didn't even see the release, so I you know, had the 5-hole cover and made a save. And then, you know, the second one, I think Marner shot it through the legs and got my glove on it. It was kind of a bad rebound, but battled through it. But yeah, you know, we got a good start, and then they got some momentum, so it was big for us to, you know, keep them off the score sheet, and then they got the couple of goals. I think it was huge.
Nick, front right.
Tuukka, they seem to really be trying to groove that cross-ice pass, maybe circle height to Matthews one time, get you going post to post. Your team seemed to take that part of it away, and his best shot, like you noted, was right in the middle there. What looked different from your angle that sort of kept them from getting that kind of thing going? Because that seemed to be their go-to play for a while.
Yeah, we got burned with that in the last game, obviously, and we looked at it this morning. So, you know, it's all about guys being aware where everybody is on the ice, kind of defending that seam pass. Thought we did a great job with that today. It always makes goalie's job easier when you know, you can play the half of the ice kind of, and you know where the puck's coming from. I think he only got that one shot on power play, the one-timer from that spot, but you know, we defended hard today. It was a few minutes there in the second period that we kind of gave them momentum and some room to make plays, but you know, I thought our third period was great overall.
For some reason, you know, social media feed, everybody seemed to want to know, was Tavares' shot tipped?
It wasn't tipped. I think whoever the back checker was got his stick on Tavares' stick before he kind of wanted to release it. It's kind of the same play as on Fleury the other night. You know, because you're kind of sitting there, you're like, there's no way I just didn't react to that shot, you know. But then you kind of look at the replay, like, all right, it makes sense, you know. The release point was kind of earlier than it usually is, so it throws you off. But you know, yeah, it's up.
Rochi, in the front left.
Tuukka, to your right.
Yeah.
Just a thought on, did you feel locked in from the beginning of this game? And, you know, I think you take a lot of heat in this town, goaltenders do and closers do. How good did this feel from start to finish for you?
Well, I personally felt good from the start of the series. I felt good pretty much all year. You know, obviously the workload hasn't been too much, so I feel fresh. You know, it's all about, you know, feeling confident and preparing yourself the right way, trusting your teammates. I thought, you know, we battled hard for each other all year, and you know, I think it showed again today.
Front left and then Tim.
Tuukka, what did it give you guys as far as a lift when Sean got that goal early in the third period to kind of give momentum back your way?
Huge goal. I think he can talk about it more in a minute, but you need that. You know, like I thought their line was great today. They were bringing energy and good forecheck and winning puck battles in the offensive zone, and then got rewarded with that nice goal. So, you know, I mean, you go in the third period with 1 goal lead. You just want to make sure you don't make any mistakes, and then, you know, maybe you capitalize on one, and you know, we did. So great for him.
Tim.
Sean might get you in on this here. So bottom 6 stats, they all contribute on the score sheet tonight. Game 7 kind of brain stat, a little bit of mentality for unsung heroes. How did it feel to join in with those guys there?
Yeah, I think anytime you can contribute offensively, it feels great. A lot of times we contribute in different ways, but to be able to do that was a good feeling, and something we hope to continue, but really just continue playing hard and try and build good shifts for our team.
Sean? Tara, then Dukes.
Sean, your goal obviously came at the right time and just set up the rest of the game and the victory. Can you just take us through that goal and how did it feel to actually go ahead and score that goal?
Yeah, Noel made a good play, come out of the zone, and then got a little room in the neutral zone, and I just found myself in the slot all of a sudden, and just put it on net really, and they don't always, usually go in for me, but that was a good one and a big one, and I think you can see by the way I reacted how I felt about that goal, and so if you want to know, just you can watch it again, I think.
Tara?
Tuukka, when Coach was out here, he called you the best player on the ice tonight, and maybe this one adds or builds your legacy or whatever. Are you a believer of that? I mean, you know what goalies go through and judged by game sevens in particular, fair, unfair. What's your general feeling about that, the way these type of games affect the legacy?
I guess the big audience will decide that. I just, try to prepare myself every game I go out there the same way. It really helps with the experience. You kind of like don't let yourself get too high or too low. Game sevens, it's a do or die situation, so you obviously want to play as good as you can. But if you kind of let your mind wander too much, then you're not going to be able to perform at your highest level. And I think I've done a pretty good job throughout the year with that, just staying even keel and preparing myself the right way, and today was no different. So it just happened to be that I had to make a couple more saves than maybe some other games, but that's what I'm there for.
Dukes? Sean, just to have you talk about it a little bit more here. Bergie was saying as soon as he saw you going over the line, he figured you were going to nail it in. So what is exactly going through your head there? Do you think you've got a good chance of getting it?
I did too, but I wish I felt that way. I think when I'm thinking the least amount is when I kind of find myself making good plays. So, it's kind of like I don't really know what was going on at the time. I was just playing and kind of taking what was next, and I just found myself close to the net and figured I'd put it on net really. And I think when I think most guys will tell you when they're making good plays, it's not much going through their head. So I think that's kind of what was going on there.
Did their guy get a piece of it?
I don't know. I haven't seen the replay, to be honest with you. I don't think so, but I couldn't tell you for sure.
Hey Sean, Tom Keegan, Boston Herald. You're from that area, Columbus. They had 5,000 fans show up for a scrimmage the other day. What can you tell us about how popular it is and what kind of crowds you guys will be facing, and how much you're looking forward to playing your hometown?
Yeah, we got to watch a lot of their series because it was on other days as ours early, but they're playing really well and probably one of the hottest teams in the league right now after taking down Tampa. So, you can see from 5,000 fans at practice, it's a heck of an atmosphere there, and they're playing really well. They're gonna be a really tough team.
From left. And then Tim.
Sean, what were you like during those first 4 games where you didn't play, and were you that much more motivated to come out and try to make an impact when it's tough not getting to play early?
Yeah, I think it's really always hard to watch no matter what the situation is, hurt, scratched, whatever it may be. So playoffs, it's even a little harder, and it's a little even more calming just be in the lineup because you feel like you've got a little bit of impact on it. But you guys played great in some of those games, and I was just really happy to be able to get back in there at some point, and everything went really well with me.
Take 2 more.
But what was your temperament as you watched some of those games? Are you quiet watching those games? Are you loud watching those games?
I'm glad there wasn't any footage of it. I was jumping around sometimes and up and down, and it was me and Morsey for a few games, and we kind of, I'd say, run a little hot, so we were jumping and high-fiving, and we were all over the place.
Last one, Timmy.
For both of you, 3 separate times you fell behind in this series, 3 separate times you came back before eventually winning this series. What's it say about the resiliency of this club?
Yeah, I think that's what we've been doing all year. You know, that's nothing new for us. We're a very resilient group of guys, and you know, yeah, you kind of can look at, you know, we dropped the first one at home, so the second one is a must-win kind of, you know, and then you go to Toronto, and you know, you go down 2-1, then there's another kind of must-win game. You don't want to be down 3-1. So there's a lot of those situations that it was kind of like a must-win game, but it didn't feel like that way to us. We felt like we didn't play our best at times. We lost the game, and we fixed some things, and we came out and played the way we wanted to, and the results followed. So I think that's kind of been our whole team, you know, concept all year. It's we're resilient. We know how good we can be, and when to fix things, and you know, when to keep going with it.
Thanks, everyone.